is modern-day folklore. To others, it is simply tabloid headlines. But to a select few, it is the ultimate reality. Intergalactic aliens have arrived on Earth. Now, they move among us. Only one top-secret elite group of trained professionals has the ability to detect these extraterrestrial beings. B.A.D, the Bureau of Alien Detectors. Led by Squadron Leader Sergeant Ben Packer, military war hero, Special Agent Shane Sanderson, life science expert, Moose Trenganu, alien encounter survivor, Colin Marcus, computer specialist, and Casey Taylor, psychic communicator. Together, they have only one mission: to confront, control, and contain all alien encounters. Together, they are B.A.D, the Bureau of Alien Detectors.
Ancient Egyptian folklore tells us of two visitors who came from the stars to see in a flying chariot, with many secrets to help advance civilization. Then, the Angels of Tassim, as they were called, made great demands. When the people couldn't comply, the celestial visitors became demons and terrorized the land.
It's coming!
It's one of the sacred urns of Tassim. We've found one. They're positively hysterical.
No, they're superstitious. Some locals always panic at every dig.
This could be the find of the century.
Legend tells of the immense power and energy of the Tassim Fiends. What it does not tell is how the Pharaoh and his people prevailed over these demons. But they were overcome, and encased in magic urns and buried in two separate tombs. With a warning: do not enter. Do not release the Fiends of Tassim.
All right, stand by. U of A Library, from Sandra Cassidy. Did I translate these hieroglyphics right? Can you verify? First line reads, do not enter. Send. Yes, if I get this right, Dad, you owe me a major cheeseburger. Translation appears accurate. Congratulations, Sandra. P.S. Everyone here is anxious to see what you're finding out there. When do we get to see it in person? As soon as my dad wraps up the dig. Sometime this century. Do not enter. I don't get it. Do not enter what? There aren't any dwellings at this dig site. I'm missing something. Dad didn't give me all the hieroglyphics to work off. That sneak.
Perhaps these so-called demons of Tassim were extraterrestrials from an unknown planet. Legend says they vowed to plague the Nile and its people, seeking revenge for their imprisonment. But what greater horrors will they reap on mankind today? And what danger will they pose for those who release them?
I'm closing in! Shield your face!
Shut the earth!
Archaeologists Haywood Jansen and Victoria Alberti disappeared last night from a dig site located 40 miles east of Cairo, Egypt. Satellite coverage of the area captured an interesting anomaly we believe may be connected to the disappearances.
What do we know so far?
We are concerned about some connection with an ancient curse the locals speak of.
A lot of those ancient myths were created to explain the presence of alien activity.
Ancient Egyptian aliens?
Team 22C, we're sending you out to investigate.
There goes my 3 days R&R.
Sanderson, Taylor, Trenganu, ready the Ultraveers.
Time to cancel those plane tickets.
Marcus, over here.
Yes, Sarge.
We need to know more. I'm leaving you stateside to find out everything there is on the Akkadian dynasty of ancient Egypt.
Akkadian dynasty.
Jansen and Alberti, the ones who disappeared last night, were experts. There could be a connection.
Understood, Sarge. I'll get you everything there is to get.
I know you will.
Log that in. I need exact location and time of discovery.
Dad,
Not a good time, hon. I'm very busy.
I need to see the stone you dug up yesterday.
You got the photo.
Part of it, there's a piece missing right here. It could change the whole translation. See? Do not enter.
Do not enter. That doesn't make sense. There aren't any buildings at this site.
The university library already verified it. So let me see the stone.
Nuh-uh. Not now, kiddo. Dr. Randolph is due here within the hour. Ring a bell? The man in charge of our funding?
Okay, Marcus, we've got your transmission. Sanderson's sorting through it all.
I dug up a whole library on that Akkadian dynasty. They got an old story about a Tassim fiend.
Good work. Now, take that vacation.
I'll call you. Thanks, Sarge. The University of Arizona is monitoring a dig site containing pieces from the Akkadian dynasty. Why would there be ancient Egyptian artifacts buried in Arizona? Think I'll go check this out. After all, it is my vacation. Bet it's warm in Arizona.
Inside and below.
Everybody in. Look alive. No tools, nothing. No sign that anyone had been here.
This is fantastic.
What is this stuff? It's everywhere.
It's glass. Something must have blasted the sand with some vicious heat.
But what was the source?
Can't tell. There's no ash or carbon, bomb material, nothing to explain it.
There's something wrong here.
Casey?
I don't know yet, but it's very wrong.
The Tassim fiend has been unleashed. You cannot contain the demon. It will consume us all.
Whoa, whoa, calm down, and let's talk.
Log that in. Can I help you? I'm Raymond Cassidy, curator of this site.
Colin Marcus, Government Security Council. Our division recently received information about a potential assault on your dig here.
An assault? You mean thieves? Our treasures in jeopardy?
Unfortunately. I'd like to run an inventory and set up a security link.
Is there a problem, Raymond?
The sacred urns of Tassim were designed to house the power of the heavens.
It's a mystery how it was found half a world away from its home in Egypt. Nothing must happen to it.
Let me set up my equipment, and I promise, it'll all be safe.
Our land was visited by mysterious strangers.
I think we know what that means.
They challenged our people, and they were powerful, with strong weapons that lit up the skies. The village was nearly destroyed, but by some grace, the strangers were defeated.
What happened?
We only know that our ancestors were able to capture the Tassim fiend in magical nets and place them in 2 urns, which were to remain sealed for all eternity.
And you're saying that one of the urns was opened by the archaeologists 2 nights ago?
Well, where's the other urn?
The Tassim fiend has returned.
That's our cue to move.
Every summer I have to join my father on some dig.
What, you don't like it?
Oh, it's okay. I do kind of miss my friends.
Hey, you know anything about cryptography, breaking codes, that kind of stuff?
Sure.
Ever heard of something called the Tassim fiend? I'm trying to find out as much about it as I can.
Well, what about this? Dad dug it up a couple of days ago near the urn. It says, do not enter. You think it means something about the fiend?
I don't know, Sandra. Maybe we can figure that out together.
Our monitors are tracking the alien entity to the city. Now, there have been reports of power outages in surrounding cities and a recent sighting in this vicinity.
Hey, is that some kind of life form?
It's pure energy. I've never seen anything like it.
That's not what I wanted to hear.
Hundreds of lives could be lost. I'm heading for the center. No! It's drained the power!
Sarge!
Gotta keep it away from the electrical lines! Power's gone! Controls are locked! Gotta steer to the left!
Get out, Sarge! Eject!
Look, that thing is moving.
It's going for the power lines. It could use those wires to get anywhere in the world in seconds.
It's gone already.
Yeah, but where's it going?
And how are we supposed to stop it once it gets there?
Area secured. Now maybe I can do some investigating of my own.
Marcus, is that you?
Sandra, don't do that!
This is where my dad found that piece of rock.
You found the rest yet?
Look, this jagged edge matches the other.
That symbol there, is that a bad thing? Some kind of warning?
That means net. Something was caught in a net?
Danger. Do not enter the urn?
The Tassim urn?
Sarge, it's Marcus.
Marcus? You're supposed to be on R&R.
I am, in Arizona. Look, Sarge, I may have found something here about the Tassim Fiend.
We're way ahead of you. We just fought it here at the archaeological site.
Was it inside something? Like an urn?
Yeah, the sacred urn of Tassim.
Sarge, they found a second Tassim urn here, yesterday.
Evacuate the area immediately. The one we just fought could be heading your way.
You're not like some regular security guard person, are you?
Sandra, we've got to find your father and that Tassim urn now.
Marcus says there's another urn in Arizona.
Well, that Egyptian man did say there was more than one.
Well, if our Tassim Fiend is heading for its buddy, I bet it gets there before we do.
Then let's figure out how we can help Marcus long distance.
Dad! Dad! Something's wrong!
What are you talking about, Sandra?
Dad, listen!
Dr. Cassidy, I've received word that this site may be in jeopardy. I have to clear you, your daughter, and everyone else out now.
What kind of trouble?
It's about the Tassim urn, sir.
Dr. Randolph has the urn in his tent.
Let's go. He could be in grave danger.
Satellite monitors are tracking the entity on a direct route.
It's not even slowing down.
I hope Marcus can get out of its way.
Dr. Randolph?
He's not here.
Neither is the urn. Who's in that truck?
It's Randolph.
I've spent a lifetime searching for the treasures of Tassim. They belong to me.
Marcus here.
Marcus, it's Packer. We've lost the Ultravirs, so you're on your own for now. We think it's headed your way. You've got to keep that other urn closed.
Too late, Sarge.
Get out of there, Marcus. We couldn't stop the first one. You can't stop the second.
Dr. Cassidy, take Sandra and get out of here, now.
No, Marcus!
What about you?
Dad, this is our problem too. We can't just run away.
Is there anything up there about the Fiend?
I don't know. The mural says something about sand weaving? Weird. You can't weave sand.
Something must have got lost in the translation.
It's all we've got.
We've recovered the urn, but there's still no sign of Randolph. Sarge, we need help. We're searching through clues from the dig, but we're not getting much.
All we've got are stories about sand weaving and magic nets.
Sand weaving?
That's what I said.
Sand weaving. Magic nets.
I don't know about weaving sand, but there were a lot of drawings at the site that looked like strands of shiny stuff woven together. Look.
Yes. Here. They were all around the urn.
Kinda looks like woven glass.
Which is made from sand. Woven like fiberglass. Like the urn. Sandra, that's it. The urn used fiberglass as an insulator. We'll use fiberglass. That's how we stop the Tassim Fiend.
How? Wrap it up in a big pink bundle?
I have an idea. Well, they found each other. Ain't love grand?
What do we do now?
Let our fingers do the walking. We need to get as much fiberglass to us as possible. Here, I need the 3 closest home insulation stores.
But even if fiberglass can hold them, how are we gonna get them to stay still long enough to wrap them up?
Just work with me. You'll get it. Major V? Yes, I know what time it is. Check my location. I'll need a Skyhawk J3 jet chopper ASAP. Yes, that's a big aircraft. We have a big problem.
Sheriff, if this thing eats my truck, I'm seeing your boss in the morning.
We've got 3 trucks of liquid fiberglass and a generator out in the desert. We'll lure the Fiend with what he likes best, energy. And hope we can shoot straight. Take cover. If I don't come back... You're terrific, kid. Keep up the good work on your computer.
Good luck, Marcus.
It's Colin.
Everything is going as planned. The generator lured him with positive energy. Now I'm reversing the polarity to negative energy, which will drain and temporarily neutralize its power, allowing us to attack with the liquid fiberglass. Come on, guys. He's dazed. Let's move it.
All right, gentlemen. Let's hose this thing down. Now! Good job! Pour it on!
It's working!
Alien contain and control.
Colin, you did it!
Thanks, Sandra.
I honestly didn't think it would work.
Wasn't too sure myself.
Of course it worked. It worked 4,000 years ago, didn't it?
Though neutralized by the fiberglass, the alien entity continued to struggle. But we encased it in a fiberglass crate for storage in a top-secret warehouse.
What's that for, Dad?
It means I owe you 1 major cheeseburger. You ready to go?
Email. That is so cool. Hey, it's from Colin. You know, the net site says ancient Egyptians even had fiberglass.
Dear Sandra, thanks again for everything you did last week. You're the one that broke the code and warned us in time. Keep clicking, Colin.
You better believe it.
Well, have you rescheduled your R&R, Marcus?
But Sarge, I just went. I was in Arizona, remember?
You and the Tassim Fiend. That didn't count as a vacation, Marcus.
Maybe I'll see where Major V sent that thing for study. Then I'll go in the opposite direction. Thus ends the saga of the Tassim Fiend, an alien entity that has lived thousands of years, lusting for power and energy. We can only hope, like the ancients, to keep it contained for 1,000 more.